Man, y'all gonna have to help me flag here.
And now we get ready to go here. It'll be 40 laps, $3,000 to the winner. $40 laps, $3,000 to win. They'll be on the racetrack here in just a couple of moments.
So that's your split.
Go ahead and roll out the flags. Make sure you have an American flag.
We'll introduce the lineup here as well.
So who else not? We know she's not starting.
It is again the car number 71. C of Willersburg, Ohio's R.J. Conley. He'll lead them to the green when this race gets started.
This is the 12M to me. Right? Yeah, okay, that's him. Because then I got 42 or 12 right.
You see the stars and cars. You see the field coming down the front straightaway now. They're getting into place. We're set for the race. And this event will be 40 laps, $3,000 to win.
Yeah.
He's helping the score.
Oh, wow.
I told you I knew.
Ladies and gentlemen, without a further ado, let's give you your starting lineup from the back to the front. Now, some cars in the lineup have dropped out due to mechanical issues or failures or engine woes. We'll give you your starting lineup here for round number 2 of the Mola Raceway Park Ultimate Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week here on a Friday night in Williamsburg, Ohio. Starting row number 12 on the outside. In car number 2 out of Cincinnati, Ohio, that's Matt Gallardi. Matt Gallardi in 2 to the inside in 23rd. I know she's not going to start. She had engine problems out of Columbus, Ohio. Soren Lauren Longbreak in the 27. Row number 11 on the outside in 22nd. Car number 21, it's the big dog out of Walton, Kentucky. I believe he's out of the race as well, of Robbie Hensley. To the inside, car number 7P out of Loveland Park, Ohio, Graylin Prince in the 7P. He'll start 21st. Starting 20th outside row number 10 out of Richmond, Indiana, car number 20C, Insane Dwayne Chamberlain in the 20 to the inside. Rusty Yarger out of Hillsboro, Ohio. He'll start 19th and 22. Row number 9 to the outside, Blake Naylor out of Sardinia, Ohio to the inside out of Fairfield, Ohio. Chad Alberson in the 1C. Row number 8 to the outside out of Morgantown, Indiana, Austin Burns in the 22. To his inside, starting 15th to 23 out of Forest, Virginia, it's the Walker Dog of Walker Arthur. Starting 14th, row 7 on the outside, Larry Holbrook in the L19 to the inside of Marietta, Ohio, Jeremy Mizell in the J52. Starting 12th, Mark Frazier out of Chillicothe, Ohio in the 44, and Total Chaos Chad Stapleton out of Edinburgh, Indiana in the 32. He'll start 11th. We'll introduce the top 10 here in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of everybody at Fast Track Companies International, with the Ultimate Super Late Model Series in the Mid-Ohio Valley, the Ultimate Battle of the Bluegrass Super Late Model Series, co-sanctioning the 4th annual Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week, Mola Raceway Park, Williamsburg, Ohio. We want you to get on your feet, all rise as you're in the courtroom, make some noise. The stars and cars of the 4th annual Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week coming at you from
One more time.
going to be a good show. They're on the front straightaway. Starting 10th. The C9 out of Richmond, Indiana. That's going to be Steve Casebone on the C9 to the inside. Starting 9th out of Potsdam, New York. It is Mike Maresca, M&M in the 7. Row number 4 to the outside in 8th. It's Rod Conley, Hot Rod Conley in the 71. To his inside, it's Cody Mahoney out of Madison, Indiana in car 23. Starting 6th, Eddie Carrier Jr. in the car number 10 out of Salt Rock, West Virginia. Winner last night at Atomic. Starting 5th, inside row 3. Car number 12, it's going to be Josh Rice. Row number 2 to the outside in 4th out of Charleston, West Virginia. That's going to be the showstopper, Tim Dome in the car number 6T. Starting in third inside row 2. Car number 42 out of Ripley, West Virginia. It's going to be Chris Garnes. And on your front row, after the fans dash inversion finish, starting outside row 1 in second, car number 12 out of Fairmont, West Virginia, it's flying Ryan Montgomery. And your money dash winner, he'll start on the pole after winning that dash. Car number 71C out of Willersburg, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, R.J. Conley. There is your official starting lineup. There is your official starting lineup for race number 2. Race number 2, ladies and gentlemen, of the Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week. This event, 40 laps, 3,000 to win. 10:30 Eastern Time tomorrow night, we will be at Wayne County Speedway, presented by Napa Auto Parts in Orville, Ohio, for round number 3. I'll actually be at Wytheville, Virginia, with Raceway for the Fast Track Triple Crown. We'll have our Audiocast coverage for the Fast Track event for that Fast Track Racing Series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we are set to go. You've had the full wide. You've seen Old Glory waving proudly. And now we prepare to see these men test their courage for 40 laps around the fast quarter mile of Moeller Raceway Park. It is going to be a great, great event. Going to give these drivers a couple of laps to warm their tires. They're going to get a couple of laps to warm their tires before we turn them loose. The lineup is set. The drivers have been introduced. We're showtime. Here in a moment, you hear the roar of the cars. Mike Goins, it's almost time, my friend. It's going to be a good one.
Hey, if we get a caution or something, I got to write back to you on that field. I hate to get hurt.
I told you it was going to be that way. It's hard here. Because you still can't see him on track.
Yeah, I know. So, ladies and gentlemen, the warm-up session has come to an end. It is almost race time, my friend. It's going to be 40 laps, 3,000 to win. Round number 2 of the 4th annual Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week. Tomorrow night, we're at Wayne County Speedway for another 3,000 to win show. Then we take about 4 days off. We go back to Peebles, Ohio, to Brush Creek Motorsports Complex for a 3,000 win show next Friday night, August the 3rd, and it all culminates with a spot for grabs in the Dirt Track World Championship for 100,000 to win and the 5,000 to win finale at Portsmouth Raceway Park in Portsmouth, Ohio, next Saturday night, August the 4th. And if the Fast Track folks are tuning in, the Triple Crown finale will be at Beckley next Friday night, August 3rd, and the UBB Coal Miners 29 Memorial next Saturday for 3,000 to win at Princeton Speedway. Make your plans to join us for these great events, again, at fasttrackracing.com and ultimatesupers.com. Ladies and gentlemen, next time by, they'll get one to go. Make some noise, Williamsburg, Ohio. Are you ready?
I'll tell you, Wesley, one thing to keep in mind. One thing to keep in mind, we are not used to a 40-lap race. We only have a couple of longer events here throughout the season, so normally a 25-lap feature event. So this is going to be a test of endurance on tires as well as drivers here tonight.
We'll see what goes on here. Ladies and gentlemen, they're in the VP Race Fuel Making PowerPoint. They're up to speed. You have a race. We're underway. Everyone roars on the quarter mile into 1 and 2 to the back straightaway. Perfect. Into turn 3. Up the outside lane goes the machine of R.J. Conley. Conley will lead lap 1. Tim Domes in second. Ryan Montgomery sits in third. They'll all battle there for those spots as they dive into 1 and 2. Action everywhere. Eddie Carrier Jr. to the middle of the lane now for 4th and 5th. He battles now. Chris Garnes on the outside lane. Josh Rice in the 12. One car off the pace. The 21H is off the racetrack of Robbie Hensley, the Big Show. He's out. We still stay green. And the leader is R.J. Conley. We got a caution. No, I'm sorry. The flagman unfurled it. We're still green. I'm sorry. We're still green, actually. As the field goes into turn number 1 and 2. R.J. Conley leads the way. Tim Dome in the number 2 spot. Ryan Montgomery sits in third, and the flagman's already started using the move over flag. In less than 3 laps of the opening go, the move over flag is being given to the number 2 of lap traffic, Mike Gallardi. They'll exit off of turn 4, Gallardi to the outside of the racetrack. Here come your leaders full speed across the start-finish line with Steele, R.J. Conley leading the way. Tim Dome in second spot, Ryan Montgomery third. Great battle between Josh Rice and Chris Garnes for 4th and 5th. As it's Steele, R.J. Conley out in front, moving by lap traffic now as they'll exit off the corner. Another lap on the board. R.J. Conley hitting his marks now. Again, as Mike Goins said, this track normally only runs like 25 lap features for late models. This is a 40 lap super affair. Let's see how things have developed down the back straightaway. Trying to move by the machine of number 7.
7-piece lap.
Car going a lap down. It's going to be that machine of Graylin Prince, the lap car in the way of the field, as the leaders are still roaring by them. R.J. Conley, he was the Money Dash winner. He leads the way right now here at Moeller. Round number 2 of the Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week. Up the racetrack goes Conley one more time. Tim Dome there sits patiently in the number 2 spot. He'll be ready to strike as the car's still going to lap down, as now the number 91 machine going a lap down, and that's going to be Blake Naylor. Picking him up, putting him down like on a chopping block. As it's car 71C, R.J. Conley still leading the way. Tim Dome is in second spot, waiting patiently in third. Losing the pack of the top 2 is Ryan Montgomery. Then you got 4th and 5th with one another, led by Josh Rice and Chris Garnes. R.J. Conley hitting his marks out in front in the 1 and 2. He leads the way into the back straightaway as one lap car gets a little sideways on the inside. That's going to be the machine of 1C Chad Alberson. The leader crosses the line. We're still caution flag free in this race. Laps winding down, coming to halfway. As it's still R.J. Conley. R.J. Conley out in front. Conley. Second, patiently, Tim Dome. Trouble up in turn 3 and 4. Walker Arthur has lost the handle in the 87 on the bottom of the racetrack, and we will go under the yellow flag. Caution flag is out. Problems between turns number 3 and 4. Walker Arthur in the 87. He messed up the 23 primary car, pulled out his regular 87 car. He goes for a solo spin in turns number 3 and 4, halts things down. Mike Goins in the early going of this race. What a great run by R.J. Conley.
He's up front, but some close guys right there going by here.
What lap are we on here?
14 now.
So 14 laps in, and guys are right there on him. As, again, I think a few guys may be kind of biding their tires. You see some guys kind of moving around. As the 7P machine of Graylin Prince has gone pit side. And it looks like he is past the work area. So Graylin Prince in the 7P has pulled pit side. Still, long ways to go. A lot of guys, I'm sure, are kind of biding their time. When you get 14 laps off the start, a lot of traffic out here. But that's good, hard racing all the way through. You see some guys still on the bottom of the racetrack, and some of the guys up front staying on the top side. But I think we got a long ways to go here before we can hand this over to anyone.
Yeah, that's 20, 52, 87. Then I need the blue 22 here. He needs to be behind the 87 and the 1.
Blue 22, go in front of the
So it's still R.J. Conley, Tim Dome, Ryan Montgomery, Josh Rice, and Cody Mahoney.
Okay.
So that's the top 5.
I lost 7 somewhere.
He's out this caution.
Okay. So he's out.
So rounding out the top 10, Chris Garnes sits in 6, Mike Maresca, Steve Casebolt, Eddie Carrier, and Rod Conley, your top 10. Very stout field. So that top 10 is a very strong field of 10 cars that have a yet.
Red 12 high, 23 low, 42 high, 7M low.
Delaware double file restarts in the Ultimate Series until they get under 10 laps to go. So Delaware double file, meaning R.J. Connolly will be out front by himself, and they will be double file behind